If you want to stop wasting time in the kitchen, minimize stress over making dinner, and save money, then stick around because I'm going to share in this video how I plan dinners for my family. If you're new to the channel, my name is Eden Scritchfield. I make videos on fitness and family, and if that interests you, then go ahead and subscribe, like this video if you're into the content, and ring that bell for future notifications. I was not really taught how to cook, and so I have developed a system that really helps me have dinners prepared for the week and not feel super stressed about what we're cooking, when we're cooking it. And so, especially with things like Kroger pickup, Walmart pickup, they really make the flow of dinners throughout the week really, really smooth. And so I'm gonna take you through how I plan dinners. So let's get into it. So the first step in planning our dinners throughout the week is to obviously sit down and talk about our week and plan the meals. And so we'll sit down either Saturday or Sunday, usually Sunday, and we will talk about the week. So we have a decently busy social life. So sometimes there's 1 to 3 events that we have to either work around and make dinner, or there's dinner provided. So depending on what the week looks like, we will plan dinners around those events accordingly. So after we've talked about our week and we have our week planned and all the dinners are planned for what nights we're gonna eat and what dinners I need to make for what days, we'll talk about what meals that we want to make. Because our life is on the busier side, as I'm sure everyone's life tends to have crazy seasons, we do have our main go-tos. We really like taco salad, we like tacos, we'll do Chipotle bowls, we have this chicken andouille sausage dish that we lean towards, just kind of more simple meals because we have a kid, life is busy, but we'll just plan those accordingly. Sometimes we like to throw in a new dish, but we have our favorite go-tos that we have on my Pinterest board. And so if you are interested in seeing dinner ideas, just look up Eden Scritchfield on Pinterest and you'll see dinner ideas that I've thrown together over the years. So we'll hop over to Pinterest, I'll pick dinners, or we'll talk about the dinners that we want throughout the week. And then after we go to Pinterest, I will take the ingredients from those recipes and translate them into either Kroger or Walmart pickup cart. Especially being a new mom, a young mom of a baby, pickup has been an absolute savior. I've also heard good things about Instacart, getting groceries delivered. There are some special items I do get delivered, some like sauces and little things that the stores don't usually hold. But I just love pickup because it's so easy. I can throw it into my, errand runs that I have throughout the day before starting the week with making dinners. So I'll take the ingredients, throw them into a cart, and then that's also when we think about like what kind of snacks we'll want throughout the week. And that really helps us save a lot of money. I feel like when I go into a grocery store, I tend to pick things off shelves, which I feel like every once in a while we do that if we are craving a new snack or we just want to see what kind of new foods are out, or try a new healthy snack. We will go grocery shopping. My husband likes to go grocery shopping for new stuff every once in a while. But most of the time, we will do a pickup. Another thing that I like to do is buy a lot of meat up front just so that I have meat in the fridge. What's nice about this process is usually the dinners that I make have leftovers, especially the andouille sausage chicken dish that I make. It seems to last us a few days, which is super, super nice. Then you're not spending more money on getting lunches or like having frozen meals and stuff like that. Like there's already food made in the fridge for you. But sometimes before I look at Pinterest and choose what meals I want or what meals we want to make for that week, I'll just look in the freezer and see what kind of meat is already in the fridge or in the freezer. And so that's kind of nice too because I don't have to buy even more meat. So that's where the saving money comes in. It's really, really nice when you can just kind of look in your fridge and see what you already have and be like, oh yeah, I can make this or I can make this. That's what's nice about like taco salad and tacos. Those items usually are pretty cheap, but then also you tend to have those items. You have tortillas, sometimes you have tomatoes and lettuce already in the fridge. And so that's something that's really nice. Kind of look in your fridge, look in your pantry, look in your freezer before you create your cart so that you don't have to overbuy on items. And then what I've also noticed about this is that, again, with the leftovers, if I make dinner like 2 or 3 nights in a row, we tend to have enough leftovers to even eat leftovers for dinner one night. And so I actually find myself not even cooking up to 4 or 5 times a week. Those leftovers tend to last us even like another dinner. And we do like to make at least one night an eat out night. And so between that and like having leftovers, sometimes there's 2 or 3 nights where I don't even have to cook because the leftovers keep us going. We are a family of 2, kind of 3. He's starting to eat solids now, so that's also something to consider. Your family might be bigger and that might be harder to do. And then also once I come home with the groceries and unload them, I try to unload them and place them in the fridge where it's like, okay, these are the ingredients for this meal, these are the ingredients for this meal, because I don't know about you, but I like to make the kitchen feel at ease, comfortable, there's a flow to it, and so that I'm not feeling chaotic when I'm in the kitchen. I also like to prep vegetables and things throughout the day if I can, because again, with a baby, it's kind of hard to like make dinner sometimes, especially if my husband is still working. And so if there's space throughout the day, like preparing the vegetables or cutting up the meat or whatever, or getting the meat marinated, like I try to get that done throughout the day to make the process of cooking very seamless. And then the last thing I think about is if I have certain meat in the fridge that needs to be cooked, then obviously I'll make those dinners first. So sometimes I'll do seafood first, because if I buy fresh salmon, like I obviously want to use that right away. Or if there has been meat that I've transferred from the freezer to the fridge, like chicken or beef, I'll make those meals first because I obviously don't want that meat sitting in the fridge for too long. And honestly, that's as simple as it gets. There's really not much more to it. This helps us save some extra money. So if we want to buy extra snacks or go out another night, or obviously it keeps you eating a little healthier so that you're not scrambling. And I hate the weeks that get really busy and we do end up like eating out more, or like we've traveled quite a bit, and so the days where we have like 1 or 2 meals out, I just hate that feeling. And so I really try to make sure that dinner is planned, that we have meals ready for the week, because I hate that feeling of eating out more than necessary, wasting money, wasting calories, and just not having that family time. And so I hope this video helped if you struggle with making dinners. I feel like this also helps, like if you're not a meal planner in the sense of like, oh, on Sundays I make meals for my entire week. I've never been that way. I don't enjoy that. But this really helps, because if you make a dinner that lasts you a few days, like you have lunches for the next few days. And so that's also why I really enjoy making sure that we have those dinners and making enough where it lasts us for, you know, a few lunches. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Thanks for joining me. I hope this helped you think about how you can plan your dinners for the week, and we will see you next time. Bye.